Finally going home after a hard day at work in the sun, only to find cracks in your wall.
Now what am I going to do? Call CHICON Services.
CHICON Services, your one-stop shop for all your household needs. CHICON Services, your dream is our reality.
Now aren't you glad you called CHICON Services? Now, buildings. Is there a way to repair our homes after our contractors give us a bad job? I'm Chross, and I'm here to show you one way how you can actually repair those stubborn corner cracks. Okay, now this is another example of house disasters. Look at this area here. This is what we see in most walls. You have your basic line crack. But if you find this crack on a corner or in the corner of your house, you definitely have a problem. What you're having is this wall pulling away from this wall. If you notice, I have dug the wall out, and the surface crack is far smaller than what I found inside the wall itself. I can basically stick my finger in between the crack. You can't do it here. Now this is basically because wall A is a floater. So what it does is it's floating away from wall B. You know, there are actually more vibration in the earth than we humans feel. Buildings will feel it because buildings are stuck to the ground. They are actually fixed in one place. And it's vibrations like these that actually causes your building to crack. Eventually, people will try to fill the gap. But what they don't know is that floater, wall A, would continue to move. It doesn't stop. It continues to move because the wall is not properly tied. Now, to tie the wall, you would have to belt it, and I'll explain more of that in my next video. Now, I hope I'm not confusing you too much, but if you're following me, just feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and just share the information out there. Hi, good afternoon. I'm Chross. I'm here to check on your roof, make sure everything is sound and secure. Okay? Yeah, for real. Thanks for your comment, Sophia, but you have corner cracks not because your building is old, but more because your contractors didn't do a good job. Check out the rest of the video and see what I mean. During construction, they did not chisel the wall out for the other wall coming in to marry, right, or to join into this wall. And that's a problem. By cutting the wall, you're actually creating a surface for the new wall to bond better with the old wall. You're chipping away the paints, the surface dressing, and getting down into the casting of the other blocks. Now this is important, especially if you're doing an addition, putting on a new section to your house. So therefore you'll be putting up a new wall to the old existing wall. Now if you don't cut the wall before you attach that new wall, then eventually it is just going to collapse. Now this was a construction bound to fail. See inside here, this is the finished wall you're looking at right here. This is the finished wall, right? they didn't chop out the wall for this side of the concrete to marry it into this one. This, they just cast it on top of right here. Right? Because the same shovel on, you can feel the same shovel on inside here. Now, this is the reason why the client had called me, because this wall is not properly attached to the old wall. As you can see with the cracks and everything, it is showing stress, and it is because the wall was not properly joined in the first place. Now, bear in mind that repairs like these can take some time, and it is going to be a lot messy. But there are other ways that we can do it. We can chop out the entire seam of the wall, add our necessary steels, and recast. But there is a simpler way, and I'm going to show you. Now, this is a diagram of how the wall is now. What I did was to cut the wall to find 3 steel bars, right? We found 2 in the existing wall on the inside of the new wall and the outside of the new wall, and 1 on the new wall closer to the existing wall. Now, what I did was to create a T-joint, and that T-joint can be made out of a 1/2 inch or 1 inch steel depending on the thickness of the wall, and I weld all 3 joints together. Now, in doing that, that gave the new wall the strength that it needed and the feel that it now has, the support of the old building and the new building together will now act as one unit. Now, this is Sean, a very good friend and a great welder. Now we're going ahead and welding in more joints for other areas of the house that we've seen that are under stress. Now, how I do it, I would put 3 T-joints vertically in each corner. Now, as soon as Sean is finished here, we'll throw on some fresh dressing, and I can assure you there'll be no more cracks. And remember, I'm Courtney Cross from CHICON Services, and if this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, and you can feel free to subscribe, make a comment, ask a question, and I'll gladly answer as best as I can. Alright? See you again in the next upload.